Stitches Upon a Star. Thanks for joining me. If you know me, even if you don't, I will just tell you I love stars. It's my middle name and I love them. So what would be more perfect than a star stitched messy bun beanie? So I've worked on this week and now I am ready to teach you guys how to make it. It has such a pretty brim and the star stitches are just so pretty. What you'll need to know for this video is how to make a star stitch, and I am actually going to teach you how to do that today. So, but the other stitches you'll need to know are just single crochet and slip stitch. You will need a 5.5 size 9 hook. You'll need 2 hair ties and a yarn needle and your yarn. In this video, I will also be using the same Caron 1 pound soft gray mix because I like to do a lighter color yarn so that you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. So I am using the same yarn as I used last time. So anyhow, grab what you need and I will meet you back and we'll get this started. Okay, so as usual, you're going to start with a slip knot. And you're going to chain 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you're going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So not this chain, but this chain right here. And then you're going to single crochet in each one after that till you get to the end. So and this should give you 8 single crochets. So I got stuck there. Okay, oh, I got a piece of hair stuck there. Okay, so then you're going to chain 1 to start the next round and turn. And you're going to single crochet through both loops of the first and the last stitch, and then you're going to single crochet through the back loops of each stitch in between. So let's go ahead and go through the first one. So we're going to single crochet through both loops, this first one, and then single crochet into the back loops only of the next 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now to the both loops of the last one. And sometimes it can be a little snug. Just push your hook through that one and then go through both and do a single crochet. And then you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. And you're going to continue to repeat that until it's long enough to go around your head. So I think I do about 63, and you do want to do an odd number, and I will show you why later, but I think what I ended up with is 63. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the back of each one. And this, doing the back loops only gives you more of like a, this look here for the brim. It's like a ribbed look here. Let's see. that's what that does, going into the back loops. So once again, just so you know, it's through both loops of the first and the last one, and then the back loops only the rest. So you want to keep repeating this, like I said, until it fits around your head. So everyone's will probably be a little different. And once you're done with that, I will meet you back here. Okay, I just finished the brim, and it fits around my head, which is about, I don't know, it's probably about 63 of these single crochets. And just to show you measuring wise, it's about, let's see, I want to say 19 and a half. And like I said, it needs to be an odd number. And here's a little trick that instead of having to count this, if it fits around my head, it's good. And here's a little trick that that helps me, is if you put your two ends together to close up the seam, and if you can crochet around your end here, then that means this is an odd number. So I'm going to show you how to close up this brim or attach it together. You're going to go right into this little stitch right here, into this first stitch. And then you're going to go into the first chain stitch here. And you're going to pull your yarn through, and you're going to slip stitch. Make sure that's a little tight because you don't want, there you go. You don't want that real loose right here. So I just made that a little tight. Okay, so then you're going to go into the next one, and this next one right here. Slip stitch. You're going to keep going across here into each one. Yarn's getting all tangled up, sorry. And this last one here, where your tail is there, you see. And some people then turn this inside out, but I actually like it like this, and I feel like it looks just like another one of these peaks here. So each of these peaks is a single crochet, and then on the other side is another peak. So the valleys are one single crochet, the peak is another single crochet. So when I first started doing these kind of brims, I got a little confused because now the next part is single crocheting around the brim, and I never knew exactly where to put the single crochet. So this might help you out a little, just by me explaining it this way. So right here, you're going to chain one, and you're going to make a single crochet into the same stitch there. So you're going to go right into there and do a single crochet. And we are definitely working over this tail, so we don't have to put it, tie it in later. Okay, so the next one you're going to single crochet into is this the valley here. So let's do them. And there's also that space. You see that space. So you're going to put a single crochet into that. And then you're going to put a single crochet into the top of this peak. Just that hole right there. Right in there. So let me make sure you see that. Right into that hole. So if you keep doing like this, then you should be doing one single crochet in each one all the way around. And then it will come out nice and good. Because you don't want to do too many or not enough, because then it will start going like this or like outwards, and you don't want that. So definitely want to make sure that this has all the right crochets, the right number. So I'm just going to keep going, doing one crochet in each of the crochet rows, single crochet in each of those all the way around, and then I will meet you back here when I'm done. And you do want it to be an odd number, so I will meet you back here when you and I are both done. I'll see y'all in a second. Okay, so I just finished all the way around here, single crochets in every single crochet row, and I'm here to the last one, and I did count them, and this last row here you're gonna do one, and all together I did end up with 63 single crochets all the way around. And I want to just mention that you can make any size hat with this pattern. All you need to do is make sure that your starting brim fits around the size head that you're wanting to do. So if this is a child size head or size hat, just make sure that the brim fits around the head, or make sure it would fit around the child's head, and then you would just go from there. So that's really all that you need to make sure, is that this fits, and then there's really no counting as far as from here on out, except for the rows going up. So anyhow, I also want to mention that I am going to use another color, so I'm going to do a color change for the actual star stitches, and what I am using is Big Twist Premium Yarns, and this is in Premium Salmon. So I am going to go ahead and get ready to join this next yarn here. And I just wanted to mention that to you guys, that I am doing another color. So the way I attach my new colored yarn is I do a slip knot. Let's do that. And I'm going to go through here. This is the last, or the first stitch there. Like I'm going to do a slip knot or slip stitch to join, but instead I am going to grab my new color. So I got a slip knot on this here, and I'm going to grab my new color, and I'm going to pull on through, just like so. And then I'm going to drop the tail here, and I'm actually going to crochet that in. I'm going to leave this because I am going up with this color as well, so I'm leaving that attached. So then I'm going to go ahead and chain 3. This is the start of the star stitch, and I absolutely love stars. I don't know if it's because I was born in the Lone Star State, or if it's because it's my middle name, but I love stars. They're all over my house. It's my favorite thing. So I absolutely love this stitch. Anyhow, so you're going to chain 3, and then you're going to go right into the second chain, yarn over, pull up your yarn like that. Now you have 2 chains on your hook. You want 6. You're going to go into the next chain, yarn over, pull up a hoop. Now you have 3. Then you're going to go into the same stitch as your join. So right in here, I'm going to do that one more time, make sure I was in frame. So get this right in here, pull up your yarn, and kind of make sure you pull it up. So now I have 4 chains on my hook, and I'm going to go into the next stitch. So right here into the next stitch, grab your yarn, pull up. So now I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I'm going to go right and put my hook into this next stitch. Grab my yarn, pull up. Now I have 6 hoops on my hook. And then I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to pull through all 6. Then I'm going to do that. And I'm going to go right into the same hole. So that's where I chained, and I'm going to go right into that same hole. It's like the eye of the star there. Pull up a hoop. Now I have 2, and we're going to repeat that. We're going to need 6 hoops on my chain, on my hook again. So that's 2. And now I'm going to go and grab this first stitch right here. You can see that. So this first stitch, I'm going to grab a hoop. Now I have 3. Now I'm going right into the same stitch here. Now I have 4. I'm going into the next one. Now I have 5. Going into the next one. Grab your yarn. Now I have 6. And then again, I'm going to yarn over and go through all 6. Do a chain to close that up. Go through the eye of that one more time there. Now I have 2. And go through this stitch. 3. Go through the same one. 4. Next one. 5. Next one. 6. Now I'm going to go through all of those loops. See how it's doing a little bit of a star there? Some more yarn. Okay, I'm going to close that one up. And I'll show you one more and then go around and I'll meet you back. So let's do one more. So go through the eye. Got 2. Go through that first stitch. Got 3. Go through the same one right here. 4. Through the next single crochet. 5. And then the next single crochet. Now I got 6. Go through all of those and close it up with a chain. So keep doing that, and I will meet you back when I'm about to do my last star cluster. Okay, so I'm down to my last cluster, my star cluster here, and in the way that the other videos and patterns show is that you go ahead and do your last star cluster into the last 2 stitches, and then let me just do that real quick and show you what I'm talking about. And then you join up to the second or the top of this chain, and then, but I don't like this space that it leaves there at all, and I just didn't want to even make a hat with this stitch if there was a space like that. So I'm going to show you what I do with this last stitch here, so to cover or to fill that hole up. So what I do is I just do it like any other star stitch cluster here. So I got 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so here is where you would normally pull through them all, and there's your 6. So what I do though is I go into this last space right there, and I make a 7th hoop. So I go right in there, pull up, hang on a second, pull up a hoop, And then I go through all 7 of those, and then I close it up, and then that makes it more closed so that there's not a hole there. And not only do I do that, but I also, instead of going into the chain right here, I go into the actual stitch, the top of the stitch right here, and I go ahead and slip stitch that together real tight. So as you can see, there's barely anything there. And you can see in the back of my seam on this one, you can barely see anything at all. So that is what I like to do. It's a little different than what the pattern or this stitch normally calls for, but I like it. So then what you're going to do is you're going to chain 2, and then you're going to do 2 half double crochets into each of the eyes of the star clusters from the previous round. So you're going to go in there and do 2 half double crochets. And then that completes the star stitch, as you can see. And then you're going to keep going to the next one there. And you're going to just keep going all the way around. So there's the next one. Just do 2 half double crochets in there. And all the way around. So that's the next, the little eyes of every single star stitch from the previous round. You're going to do 2 half double crochets in each one. So go right in there. So you're going to keep doing that until you get all the way to the beginning, and then I'll show you how to close off this round to hide the space there again. I'll be back. Okay, I've gone into all of the needle, or sorry, excuse me, all of the eyes or the centers, whichever you want to call it, of the star stitches. Look how pretty! They look like stars. So I've done all the half double crochets into those, and now I'm going to go right here into this last one. I'm going to do 2 half double crochets right into that one. It's 1 and 2, and now I'm going to join. So in previous or other patterns with the star stitch, it says to join at the top of the chain 2. Well, here again, I don't do that because I don't want much space right here at the end and the center, or the seam, whichever you want to call it. But so then I just go into the top of this first double or half double crochet. And because I'm changing colors for my single crochet rounds, I'm going to just simply drop this yarn, and then I'm going to pick up my gray again. So, and then I'm going to go in like I'm going to do this join, the slip stitch to join. Instead, I'm going to grab that yarn. And then I'm going to close this tight. So as you can see, it looks really good. There's barely there's not much of a space there. Okay, so now, and then once we go up to it, you'll be able to see it hides it really well. So now I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to single crochet right there into the same stitch. And then I'm going to single crochet into each stitch all the way around. And if you are not switching colors, then you would just keep going with your regular color into each one. But this is round 4, and you're just single crocheting into each stitch all the way around. So you want to keep doing that. And then I'll meet you back to start up the next round after this. So I will be back. Okay, I'm here at the end of this round, and I'm going to single crochet, and then I'm going to go into the first single crochet, and then I'm going to drop my gray yarn and pick up my, not my tail, but my apricot yarn here. Sometimes it can get a little twisted, so anyhow, okay. So I'm going to pick that up, I think, and then I'm going to finish off the slip stitch, the new color, and then I'm going to chain up 3, and I'm going to show you just a few more of these star stitches, and then I'm going to let you go around and I'll meet you back. So chain up 3, and then you're going to go into the second one from your chain, pull up a loop, we got 2, go to third, pull a loop, got 3 loops now, go into that same stitch as your join, pull up a loop, you got 4 now, into the next one, you got 5, to the next one you got 6. I like to pull up, don't make them too tight or you won't be able to go through them and they won't look as pretty, so you don't want to make them too tight. So now you're going to yarn over and go through all 6. Close it off with a chain, go back into that same stitch, pull up a loop, go around this one, into the same single crochet, got 4, the next one, 5, and into the next one, 6, and now you're going to pull through all 6. So keep going around and I'll meet you back to close up this round. Okay, I'm here at the end, about to do my last star stitch cluster here. So going in there, into the same, to the next, oh, I hate that squeak, to the next one. So there's my 6, but I'm going to go into that last one so that I don't have much of a hole there. Again, so go into that last one, and now you're going to have 7, yarn over, they're all, now we're going to close this one up by going through the top of this stitch here. And pulling just like so. Chain 2, and now start your double crochet, half double crochets into the top or the eye of the star stitches. Do that all the way around, and I'll meet you back again. Okay, I'm coming around the end here, so I thought I would do a couple more with you. Here, my half double crochets to the middle of my star stitches. Coming to the last one, do 2 double or half doubles in that one. Oops. And then we're going to join with a slip stitch, but I'm going to drop my yarn and pick up my gray yarn to finish single crochets. Chain 1, and single crochet in the same stitch and all the way around. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep going in this same pattern, and you're going to do that until you reach round 10, which is a single crochet round. So you're just going to do one more. So here we go. So here's round 1, round 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now we're at round 7. So then you're going to do 8, which is a star stitch cluster round, then 9, which is a half double crochet round, and then you'll stop at the 10, and I will show you, which is the single crochet round, and I will show you how to do the decrease starting there. So I will be back. Okay, I'm here starting round 10, which is our first decrease round, and it's the single crochet round. I'm going to go ahead and chain 1 to start the round, and then single crochet right into that same stitch. And then what I'm going to do now is single crochet into the next 4. So this is 1, 2, so we're going to have 5 altogether, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochets, and then we're going to do 1 single crochet together. So we're going to go through that one, and then through that one, and go through all 3. So let's do that again. Go single crochet in the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll do a single crochet 2 together. So go into this one, pull up a loop, don't complete it, go into the next one, pull up a loop, then yarn over, go through all 3. So you're going to repeat that all the way around and then finish off this round. Do 5 single crochets and then 1 single crochet 2 together. Okay, I just finished up. So what I want you to do now is go ahead and do the star stitch round like regularly. You're not going to do any decreases once you finish this round of this number 10, round 10 with the decreases. So this next round you're just going to do the star stitches like regular, and then you'll do, that would be 11, and then 12, round 12 will be the half double crochets, and then I will meet you back for round 13, which will be the single crochets once again, because we're going to do another decrease. So go ahead and do that, and I will meet you back here. Hey y'all, I'm back. So I just finished up round 12, and now I am starting round 13. I've chained 1 to go up. Now I'm going to go ahead and single crochet into the same space and into the next 2 spaces, so that I have 3 single crochets all together. Then I'm going to go ahead and single crochet 2 together in the next 2, just like so, and then single crochet in the next 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet 2 together. Through all 3 hoops, just like so. Keep going around like that, and I will. Okay, I'm at the end of this row, and I'm going to go ahead and drop my gray, pick up my next yarn, my other yarn, and now I'm going to continue on and do row of a star stitch, and then the next row will be the half double crochets, and I'll let you do the same thing, and then I will meet you back here when we're done with that. Okay, and do not do any decreases for these next 2 rounds. Again, the decreases will only be in the single crochet rounds. Okay, so I will meet you back here when I'm done. Okay, I'm here finishing this round, and I want to just show you real fast that because of the decreases, that this is going to come up a little different ending here. Instead of doing the 7 loops on your crochet hook, it's actually going to end up doing the regular 6 here. So I switched to my light hook because I was doing that over there in the dark, sorry. Anyhow, so you're going to go into this one, to the eye of that, and then this little post here, and the same single crochet, and you're going to go into the next one, and then this last one here, and you have 6 hoops. Going to go through all 6. So it's just like the other ones, except for on this one, it is the last one there. And I wanted to mention also, when you do this one, make sure you kind of pull it tight, because that's how you keep it like closing more, so there's not much space in there. I didn't do this one, these 2 very tight, and so as you could see, there's a little more space in between that, which I don't like. But anyhow, then you're going to go into this top part and pull on it like so. There we go. And go into the next round, and then I'll meet you back. Okay, so for this last round, I'm going to go ahead and cut my yarn, this apricot color, and now I'm going to bring up, I've already cut this yarn, so bring up this yarn right here, and then I'm going to tie this like so, and then I'm going to work it into my next round. So for this round, I'm going to chain 1, then I'm going to grab my hair ties, oops, and I'm going to place them up against this stitch right here, and I'm going to go into that same stitch, put my hair ties right there, and I'm going to single crochet right over them, so now they are attached. Now I'm going to single crochet 2 together, so go up, up again, and through them both, all 3, and then I'm going to single crochet 1, and then I'm going to single crochet 2 together. And I'm going to repeat that all the way around. So 1 single crochet, and then 1 single crochet 2 together. And make sure that in every single one you do, these are attached. So, oops, crochet 1, single crochet 2 together, and I am working over this tail so I don't have to weave it in when I'm done. So keep on doing that, and then I will meet you back when we are done so we can finish off this round, and we will be done with the hat for the messy bun. And I'm going to also show you how to turn this into a regular hat as well. I will be back. Okay, I'm done here, or I'm about to be. So my next one is a single crochet 2 together. And as you can see right now, It's getting a little snug here. And this last one works out for me as a single crochet. And then I'm going to join. And because I was messing around and doing this, trying to figure out if I could show you guys how to make a hat, my yarn is short. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to join like you would any other yarn, or excuse me, row. I'm getting tired, sorry. You're going to join like you would any other row, and then you're going to tie off and weave in your ends there. And this is the end of the messy bun beanie. So you're just going to weave in these ends, and I wanted to show you what it looks like when you carry up your yarn inside the hat. It's just real neat. You can't see it unless, of course, it's inside out. But anyhow, so basically that's it. That's all you do. Finish off your last row there, and you are done with your messy bun. So if you'd like to stick around, I'll show you guys how to make this into a hat. It's just optional what you'd like to do. And if not, then I will see y'all later. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you'd like to see any more videos. Also, if you guys want to see me teach you how to do something, go ahead and leave me a comment. And I love ideas or suggestions. Anything you'd like me to show you how to do, I'm more than happy to do that. So, okay. I'll see you back if you want to learn how to make this into a regular hat. Okay, so I am now at round 16, starting round 16, and I'm going to show you how to make this into a regular hat. So in this round, you would just chain one, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to single crochet to the first one, and you're going to go ahead and go over your tail here so you don't have to weave it in later. And then you're going to do 2 together, and then 1, and then 2 together, and you're going to repeat that all the way around. And I will meet you back here in a second. Okay, I'm at the end of this round, and I'm going to join. And now I'm going to chain 1, single crochet into that same stitch. Then I'm going to do single crochet 2 together. And then I'm going to do that again. Single crochet 2 together. And then I'm going to do a single crochet. So it's going to be 1 single crochet, then 2 single crochet 2 together. So now 2 together. And 1 single crochet. And then 1 single crochet. Single crochet 2 together. Okay, I'm going to finish and then I'll meet you right back when I'm done. Okay, so I just finished that, and now I'm going to join with a slip stitch. And now I'm going to cut my yarn and tie off, just like so. And then I'm going to get some yarn, just a long piece here, so I can show you just a long piece. And then I'm going to thread it. And then I will show you, actually, let's start from the inside. So we're going to go right there. And then we're just going to thread this all along by skipping one. going into the next. Skipping one, going into the next. Okay, so here we're at the end now. And I'm going to go ahead and put this through to the inside. And I have my hand in the inside of here, and I'm going to grab the other end of that, and then I'm going to pull. So you will see it will close it together. Well, it should, at least. It should close it together here. And oh, I'm pulling on the tail from the previous round. Here we go. So as long as you pull this, it's going to close this together. And it will close it even more than that here. If I get in here and grab the right yarn. So yeah, then you see how it is closed all the way. And then I tie it in a knot, a tight knot, so that it's nice and secure. And then I tie it a few times, and then I will also tie it with my tail from my previous round, so it's all nice and snug. So that is not going anywhere. Well, it's not going to open at least. And then I would just go ahead and put a pom-pom at the top, or if you just like it like this, that's fine also. But it's super cute either way, as you can see. So yeah, weave in your ends and you're all done. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, make sure you leave a comment for me, or you can reach me on my Facebook page, and I'll leave the link for that below.